What's happening, guys? Welcome back. This is Based in Reality, episode 23. I'm Mike J, of course. It's been quite a while since I recorded an episode, actually, now that I look at it. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel and like and share the video. Still trying to get the word out there a bit. I've been on Parler and a little bit on Twitter, but I've been pretty active on TikTok lately. I know it sounds very cheesy, but the cool thing about it is it lets me directly upload the videos from TikTok right over to Rumble. So my videos have been going from TikTok to Rumble, and they've actually been doing pretty well there. So if you're on either of those, Rumble or TikTok, please follow me there as well. So let's get into it. I didn't do a show about the second debate, but I'm actually very proud of what happened. You know, Trump kind of held back. I mean, he alpha mailed his first debate, obviously. Town halls were a disaster. But the second debate, he kind of held back a bit, and he let Joe expose himself quite a bit. And I think that got off to the viewers a lot better. And I think it helped him a lot. Because Biden was open to sharing his stupid ideas. And, you know, Trump still had his little one-liners and everything, but he really got the point across with letting Joe talk by himself. I was just thinking, too, about how much stuff the left has let Joe get away with. You know, like the whole laptop is gone now. The whole Ukraine quid pro quo that he did is gone. Sexual assault allegations gone. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Gone. Like just endless things. The sniffing the little girls, like. And the funny way he railroaded Obama, saying, you know, those things didn't get done because I wasn't president. So you're saying Obama didn't get them done then? Yeah, right. Like the things that he's gotten away with that, you know, Trump would have never gotten away with, obviously. We know that they're hypocrites. But what's going to happen November 4th if that morning everybody wakes up and he's not even close to president? He's going to get railroaded so bad, and I can't wait to see it. Because we know it's going to happen. We know that Trump's not going to lose this. And once Biden loses the election, think about all these people that have been like, well, you know, he did this, but I still had to vote for him over Trump. And, you know, all the stuff that people let slide. So all of these bad things he did, and then he doesn't get elected president. Whew. I think the left, besides rioting because of Trump being in office, I think they're going to be rioting because of how awful a pig Joe was, and that they can finally see clearly that how bad he was. Because the thing is, like when Hillary didn't get elected, you know, most people are like, well, everybody hated her. And they looked past her flaws. This is going to be times 10 because it's not like Hillary's had as many gaffes as her. Like her mind wasn't slipping that bad when she was running for president. Biden's mind has been slipping. He said all these crazy things, all the allegations, all the sniffing of the kids. Like, there's so much. And yeah, you could say that Hillary has way more worse about her, but I mean, just blatant stuff just on the campaign trail. Forgetting that his wife is his or thinking his wife was his sister. Like there's so much. And I know they don't blame him for that. They just say, oh, it was a mistake. Never made that mistake before. I don't think anybody normal has. But I was just, like I said, I've been thinking about, if he doesn't get that election after all the stuff these people have let slide, I think it's not going to be good for him, man. And we'll have to see. I mean, on the off chance that he does get elected, what are the Republicans going to do? They're going to go, okay, our guy's gone now. We got to go back to what? Being neocons? Well, the neocons have been exposed by Trump. Most Republicans, actually, I shouldn't say Republicans, people that vote Republican are done with that. I mean, there's some boomers that are just like, yeah, I'm going to vote Republican no matter what. But besides the establishment politicians, most voters, man, they're done with all this like typical politician, like stuffy, I'm for war, I'm for the, you know what I mean? Like, it's been exposed so bad by Trump that most people they don't like the war guys anymore. Like even Dan Crenshaw, he was on our side for a long time, but once people started seeing that he's like a fucking, what do they call that? War dog or whatever they call that, where he wants to go to war all the time, or he thinks that it's better to go to war. People didn't like that. And the fact that he can't criticize Israel, I mean, most people don't really care about that, but there is a big portion of right-wingers that do care about that. Why can't you talk negatively about this country? You can talk about any other country, but not this one. What's going on? We all know what's going on, but I mean, he's been just the most vocal about it. But what I mean is, like the 2000 Republican Party of George Bush, it's kind of gone now. Like, people don't like that. And I know populism dies eventually. But for the time being, man, people were rallying behind MAGA so hard. They want something similar to that. They want the populist. Look at all the other populists that have popped up. The girl from Baltimore, I can't remember her name, that pretty, I think she's Asian and black. She's really pretty. Like, they love her. And I mean, she doesn't have the exact same views as Trump, obviously, but they like her. They like, who's that other populist Republican? I can't remember. There was another one that excuse me, that was really popular, but there's a lot, I should say. But regardless, so what are the Republicans going to do if, let's say, they do lose the election? They're going to be rebuilding, trying to figure out where they're going to go, who's going to be the head, But the Dems, man, like, they were so focused on just getting Trump out, they didn't think through what they were going to do. These last 4 years have just been a wash. They're just like, well, we'll figure it out when we get there. And then Joe Biden, that's the one. That plan didn't work. And people are only liking him because he's the opposite of Trump. That's it. That's all it is. Nobody likes Joe Biden. They just don't like Trump. That's all it is. And like I said, come election time, if it happens again and Trump wins and the Democrats just solely focus on getting Trump out or trying to figure out something that's wrong with him, the same thing's going to happen. Who's going to be next? Bernie Sanders is going to be 106 by then. Elizabeth Warren's going to be up there. Like, she's not going to be the runner. Are you kidding? They couldn't stand her now. She's a liar. And I know all politicians are liars, but she is a very blatant fake person and liar. It's, I don't know. How do we do it? How do we get past it? They just don't think. And all the things that they've let him get away with, it's awful, man. And like I said, if he doesn't get that election after all this shit that they've pushed under the rug, woo, there's gonna be hell to pay for him. I can tell now. These people aren't exactly forgiving, you know. So whatever. But we will see. You know, I'd love to do a live stream on the night of the election, but I don't have the numbers. And I've mentioned it before, where like, you know, I don't want to just do a live stream for 3 people to come in and out. It's just it seems embarrassing to me. I see all these shows that have, you know, 5,000 subs, and then they do a live stream and they get like 8 people, and I'm like, I'd rather just put the video out instead of, you know, just sit there talking to 8 people. It just seems embarrassing to me. Unless you have big numbers, it just, but I will be putting out a video before then. Again, I'm sorry it took so long. I got a little bit of a cold earlier in the week, not corona, a little bit of a cold. It was a cold, I could tell. And I got this new little setup going here. So hopefully the sound is good. I got a new mic and a USB interface, and, you know, going with XLR from USB is quite different. There's a lot more to it. But anyways, guys, that's about it. And like I said, please subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate it a lot. And get at me on Parler and Rumble, please. Thanks, guys.